Anderson, walking along, singing a song, walking in a big wonderland.
This has been doing great. Before you go anywhere, can you come over here, please? Come over here, come over here. Come over here. Come over here now. Viv, come on. You, Charlie. By the way, this is not a fucking clown's outfit. There's one thing you've got to do tonight. Having the guests. Right. You've got to wear that. You've got to wear that all night. All night. Get down on your head. And go and meet your mates. Go on, enjoy your night.
The best moment of it?
Well, I was a young boy, about 14, went to train at Manchester United, and there was not many black players about in them days, and having a touch about the old cliff. This gangly young kid coming about, and obviously he's a black lad, I'm thinking, who's he? Knocking balls off. He had a great touch, and it was me and a lad called Tommy Evans. I didn't know the sound for Manchester United. And now, years later, I'm playing for Bolton Wanderers, and I come up against this young kid who's grown up. The Nottingham Forest right back. I thought, what a player. Great touch, pace, everything about it. What a good player. I recognise him. Unfortunately, he didn't recognise me. But, as a footballer, I was a lot of prejudice in them days. As a footballer, as a man, he has come through it with shining colours, and I am proud to say he's a really good friend of mine. The memories of him, well, good ones. Stop the crosses, heading balls out, passing it to people who are better than him, as Brian Clough told him, and he won trophies. Top man, Mr. Busby. OBE, MBE, what is he?
NBA.
NBA. Joke, by the way. Top man.
So, is it okay if you tell us a story about Viv, or if there's anything embarrassing that you can remember doing with him, or funny, or anything good?
Funny embarrassing things, and funny things I've done with Viv over the years, because we've known her such a long time. I think I remember very well indeed when we were both coaching at Middlesbrough when Brian Robson was the manager, and we'd been beat 6-0 with Arsenal in the FA Cup. And Brian says, I'm not going to speak to the local press, used to. Can do it. So we went out to do it. We beat 6-0. Canning had scored the hat-trick. And the block started off and saying, well, what went wrong today? Well, and I said, you better speak to the defensive coach. Which was, it wasn't really that, because he was a smashing player. He was a good coach as well.
Viv's always seen as a very light-hearted and very passionate about everything he does.
I think he's always been passionate about his football. He's always been quite light-hearted as well. Good fun to be around. I mean, I've been lucky in my football career that some of my greatest friends, Brian Robson, Norman Whiteside, Joe Jordan, Eddie Gray, Billy Bremner, they're all great players, and a bit of them, but they're all good fun as well. That's the main criteria that comes into that category.
So Viv sounds like a very good career with you, and he has a lot of good memories with you.
Well, I never met him until later on in my career, when it wasn't a playing career, it was a coaching career at Middlesbrough when Brian Robson joined, and when was that, 1983? We worked out together, he was assistant manager and I was reserve team coach, and we became pals, and strong pals, to this day, which has been nice.
Okay, yeah. So obviously you've known Viv for a very long time, like as you said, since you were 20 when you first went to Nottingham Forest. So we'd just like to share, ask you to share for us, like if you had any embarrassing stories or funny stories about Viv, like, as it's his 60th birthday.
Well, many stories really, but I think the one that is possibly more able to tell you on recording.
More appropriate.
More appropriate, I should say. Is we were in Marbella one year, and we'd had a few drinks, so to speak. In the afternoon, went out about 12 o'clock, had a little lunch and what have you, and then broke into a few more beers. Then we decided to go back and have a quick, quick shower, get back out. We're rooming together. We always room together, and in that respect, I just said, "Well, you go in first. You go in the shower first, and no problem." And so I could hear the curtain being drawn, and so I just laid on the bed, just waiting for him to finish, and I hear this crash bang wallop, and it just fell out of the bath, and he's been lathering his hair. He's fell out of the bath, and he's got lather everywhere from his shampoo, and he's got wedged in between the toilet and the bidet, and he can't get out. I mean, to pull him out by the ankles, he got wedged in the thing. Just, it didn't bother him at all. But it was
Don't go breaking my heart.
Electricity connect.
Don't go breaking mine. Don't go breaking mine.
Don't
go breaking mine.
Rush minus Lou. Unknown. Electricity connection 2000.
I mean, it's never a dull moment, that's for sure. He's always up to something. I think we've had that many holidays and that many adventures together. It's been, you know, they all sort of go into one, and it's just a laugh a minute for the guy. He never sits still. He can't sit still. He's attacking the clocks. He's up at the crack of dawn. He can't go to sleep. He'll get 2 or 3 hours sleep, and that's all he needs. So it's a nightmare with everybody outside, you know. And I remember we had a little bit of bet one day about I don't know how many drinks he'd had, and if it was rugby tackle, a boy that was walking across the dance floor. And we thought, all hell break loose, but he didn't. He took any good faith. He got the rugby tackle.
Well, like you full on went for him, or was it an accident?
Oh, it was full on. But he apologised, which is great. The lad was fantastic as well. There was no malice in it.
He was a great sport.
Great sport, yeah. It was a soft, hard tackle. A bit like when he played, actually.
There are obviously quite a few funny stories about Viv, but there's 2 that come to mind. One was we're playing the European Cup game. It was in Romania, and we're going to Dracula country. And everyone was speaking about Dracula, and we're all talking about it could be dangerous here. We got to the hotel, there's a load of people outside, all queuing up, and they all got like bear skins on and wolf skin hats on and stuff like that. And Gary Bertels, who we used to call the Count because of his very white complexion, you know, 2 long sideballs and his black hair, he brought a cloak with him and some teeth. So when Viv went to bed, he was my room partner, so I went in to see if he was asleep. I don't know if many people know this, but Viv sort of sleeps with his eyes sort of not quite shut, so you've got 2 white slits there. So we all creep in the room, and Gary comes in with a cloak, and Viv's lying in bed, and he starts flapping the cloak at the end of the bed, and we're all hiding, and Viv sort of opens his eyes and goes into a mad panic, yeah? And jumps out and gets out. I can't tell you actually what he said, there was a few choice words. Another famous story that you may have read about so far, we're playing in Greece, one of the first European Cup games for Nottingham Forest. And it was Archie Gemmell, experienced professional in those days, speaking to the younger players, Viv and myself, saying, you better watch these Greeks, they'll do anything. They'll do anything to win the game. And we go to bed, or we go and play cards. Viv says, I'm going back down to it was like a chalet near the beach. Viv goes down there. 30 minutes later, there's a power cut. All the lights went out. So we're getting candles out, we're helping all people in the hotel come down to reception. After about an hour, I go back down to the chalet. As I'm walking down there, I hear him going, who's there? Woody, is that you? So I knock on the door. He's in the toilet with his feet up against the door. I said, what's the matter with you? He said, yeah, well, Archie Gemmell's stories, they got me that spooked that when the lights went out, I thought the Greeks are coming. The Greeks are coming. So I got in the toilet, put my legs up against the door. I've been sitting here ever since. That's one of the good, brave fullbacks.
So do you have anything to say to your dad?
Well, after getting the stress out of the way of getting you here, basically, yeah, just a really proud day for me. Obviously, seeing you getting your degree. I just want to say thanks for being there all the time, and
hope I hasn't been too stressful in the 25 years you brought me up. But yeah, cheers.
Blow it! Blow it! Big puff!
Come on, you big puff!
Big puff!
There's only one! There's only one!
Viv Anderson! Walking along, singing a song, walking in a big wonderland.
So, the artwork Viv's 60 is going to be part of the Dollar Stand art collection with a gallery price of £10,000. The reason it's £10,000 is because this features highlights of Viv's life today. The rich life with him being the first black England defender. The black stripe runs down the right side of the jersey that was featured in the 1979 Forest season, that infamous season. So the black stripe goes down the middle of that umbro and it finishes on the heart, because Viv is very well known for wearing his heart on his sleeve. So that's the symbolism of that piece of the work. What I've also managed to do, as you'll see from the pictures now, is I've got his original ticket stub from his first England appearance in 1978. I got his final England appearance ticket stub some 10-11 years later. We've also included his Panini stickers from when he was at Nottingham Forest, to Manchester United, to Arsenal, even an old Middlesbrough programme with some information about Sheffield Wednesday and his time there. So it really does capture right up to the date of even getting the honorary degree from Nottingham Trent University. So that takes us right up to celebrating this fantastic man's life